What is good, everyone? We have the New York Octopus versus Austin Wranglers. This ought to be a good game. The game is in Austin, Texas.
We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Welcome to this battle between division rivals from the AFC North. Austin squares off against New York. And let's go to the field for the coin toss. See how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Caleb is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is handled by number 88. They're ready to call their first play of the game.
It's raining.
Ball on their own 21.
It's raining in New York.
The home team come out of the fourth grade. Little comes up to make the play at the 23.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your
New York.
The home team line up in the 4-3. Shakes off the tackle.
Bill Sherry.
O'Neal is there on the stop at the 27-yard line.
The running game should be able to bring up the yardage for these here.
The home team come out of the 4-3. Number 53 tackles them, and they won't get the first.
Put it away.
Will go back to accept this punt. From the 25-yard line.
Keep an eye on the safety. Take advantage of the spot where the defense works off.
Ball on their own 28. Griffin in the backfield with a counter play. Field with the tackle at the 31-yard line.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into cover.
Nickelback in this time. Rolls out to his left. With the throw, Newsom peeks him down at the 39-yard line. So you have 1st and 10 here. The rush is on. With a deep throw to the right side. Incomplete pass.
After swinging downfield, looking for the big play. You just had too much arm on it.
Number 85 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. A little misdirection.
Derek Griffin.
He's there on the stop at the 43-yard line. Griffin runs it for about 3 on the count play. Ball on their own 43. The visiting team come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Pressure coming. Rolling. Almost inside.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way. And then he gets a chance at an interception.
Caleb comes into the game for the punt. Number 88 looks like he's ready for the return. From the 21. Number 88 doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with getting it to the 31-yard line. Ball on their own 31. The home team line up in a 4-3. Number 95 is there on the stop at the 37-yard line.
Spread the ball around. Make sure the defense knows that they haven't covered every receiver.
Number 43, the lone setback, on the move. He was tipped. He's lucky he got that one on, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
They just went after the quarterback. His quick release allowed him to escape the sack.
The visiting team line up in the bus. Wilcox makes the play. And he was able to create a lot of space on that one, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. When he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
The home team got out of the 4-3.
Bill Sherry.
The play.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then win. And knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
The home team with a 4-man front. And he stopped at the 43 for a first down and 5-yard pickup for the first down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
Only 1 man in the backfield. Give it off. Fuller is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quick.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackle. He'll be around to play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone in the defense.
Bill Sherry.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Pearson is the deep back. Runs him over.
Pearson.
Breaking free. And he's forced out of bounds at the 30. Another third down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground. It doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to third down, it's about to be first down.
The home team with a 4-man front. Phillip comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap. The defensive line sealed everything up.
Tosses it right. Hold on to the 10-list play. They'll get him for holding.
You really see a hole in that one. That could be one of those phantom calls.
The home team got out of the 4-3. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 28.
So go in and quick down here and just fling that ball in there.
20-yard line would get them a first down here in this third down play. The home team got out of the nickel package. Back breaks free. Runs over the tackle. Is there for the tackle and the 17. Showing a lot of strength breaking that tackle.
That was a great effort because he avoided taking a big hit and he got a first down out of it.
Pearson is the deep back. Fields it off to the back. Phillip comes up to make the play. At the 16-yard line. Trying to find something in the middle. Something else.
I tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
The home team line up with a 4-3. Number 95 makes the tackle. Nothing dazzling here as they go the same running play twice in a row. 14th play of this run. They're inside the 15. They give it to the halfback. Evans is there for the tackle at the 10. And neither team has scored as the first quarter comes to a close. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Here we go. This will take the lead. Kick sails through the upright. Wilcox gets off a long drive by punching a short one through.
And some people may say, oh, this is an easy field goal. For everything we've seen, there are no easy ones.
From the 12. Just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. Ball on their own 21. Griffith, the lone back. Feeds it off to the back. Edwards is there on the stop at the 29-yard line.
Use all of the field when passing. Make sure the defense can't just sit there on any particular route.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package with the pass, and the catch is made. Armstrong pulls him down at the 40. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Pulls one. Fields comes up to make the play at the 49. Griffith fighting for yardage that time. We give it a wheel up in the next game. Ball at midfield. Hands it off. Takes the handle. With the throw, grabs the off-target pass. The 40. And he's forced out of bounds at the 35. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there and you have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Tosses it out to the right. Field records the stop at the 22.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
The counterplay. Steamrolls the defender. Newsom makes the tackle at the 22-yard line.
Need to keep these guys on. Powered up between the tackles a time or two.
Griffith in the backfield. Misses. Thomas is there on the stop at the 23-yard line.
Look for the open guy out there and get it to him quickly.
It's third down. They have to get it to the 12 for a first. Griffith, the lone back. Play action. Throws on the move. Price with the stop. So he's unable to get the first after making the end.
You better take it here.
Number 10 can tie this game up and he can put it through. It's good. The home team knock it up. Taylor aims to kick this one off. From the 6.
Truman.
Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive. The home team line up in a 4-3. Little is there on the stop at the 38. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
On the ground. Play action. With the throw. He finds his man. Slips the tackle. Is there for the tackle. Get first down yardage on that.
If you don't like what you see with the defense, you can always audible into something else.
Number 43, the deep man. Running for first. Knocked him out of bounds. 37.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired, and on Shield, these games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
Pick up of about 5. Throws it. Nearly intercepted.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're pulling. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
The home team with a 4-man front. Number 53 makes the stop before the first down is reached.
5-yard gain on the play. Better kick it here.
Wilcox will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt.
Sure.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
The visiting team line up at a 4-3. Newsom comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line.
Gain of 4.
Ball on their own 43.
Second and 6. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Only one man back. Handed off to the back. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. He was not going to be denied the first down there, John.
You basically say, get out of my way. I got to get a first down here.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Look at that power. He was really hit hard on that play. Norman running hard, going right through the arm tackles. 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes to go.
They line up in the I formation, looking for room. He's taken down at the 34. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Ball on the 34-yard line. They give it to the halfback. Moss is there on the stop at the 25.
The defense has to make some adjustments. They aren't even slowing them down. Think about using a little more 8-man front up there.
They'll go from the I formation. He turns away. Comes up to make the play. At the 24. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation. The visiting team with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Edwards.
Caldwell.
At the 16-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
The last red zone trip resulted in a field goal. Armstrong is there for the tackle.
That was a lack of execution from the offense. When the plan is to take it to the outside, around the corner, he can pick up some key blocks.
Griffin, the lone back. Gets rid of it. Complete to the running back. Touchdown, Austin.
Watch this one. He's able to find a hole in the defense and he gets into the end zone. That's an example of how to use your personnel in the red zone and how to create mismatches. You better kick it here.
record is good.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result is a trip across the goal line.
From the 5. The visiting team don't have much time as they start their drive at the 21-yard line. Pass play on first down. Rolls out to his left. It's the pass off. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch it. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
They're blitzing with the pass. The wide receiver has it. And he slips out of bounds at the 40.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Rolling out to his right. Throws on the hits his receiver. O'Neal is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and the first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
The home team come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. And he steps
Barely in bounds.
27-yard line.
Michael Styles is putting the ball on target.
One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice one to play.
Michael Styles.
Give it to the halfback.
Perez.
Steamrolled for the pass. And he just got level. Number 43.
Oh no, somehow he was still in bounds.
Solid yardage. Inside the footprint.
Oh, he was still in bounds.
They kicked the field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Rolls right on the run. He hits his receiver.
All time out.
53 comes up to make the play. At the 4.
The defense needs to be aware that since the other team can stop the clock with a timeout, a run is just as likely as a pass. And we need to be ready for anything.
Pearson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. On first and goal, they can't get into the end zone.
We better kick it here.
Dum, 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 dum.
This will be a chip shot. Will Covington is good for the second time with a kick.
The key to winning is
It's on its way.
Okay, Shea.
From the 11-yard line. Defense looks to rebound after that last effort to get on a touchdown. Ball on their own 21. The visiting team come out in the 4-3. Price is there on the stop at the 21. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
that was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
Good one here. First game comes to a close. Score the home team ahead of the visiting team. 10-6. Wilcox so we kick off. Nice kick and returnable. From the 9. Has a nice return, taking it back to the 36. The visiting team line up at a 4-3. Rubenmeyer. That's the stop. And the 4th down. A powerful run to get the first.
You got a free man coming at you. Sometimes the best thing to do is put your shoulders down and take him head on.
New York's throwing the ball better.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. They'll bring the blitz. And he hits his target. Bush makes the catch, but for a short gain, maybe 3 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Nice play. It's driven. Incomplete pass. He somehow got that pass.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Back deep.
Gets the pass off. Drops the intercept. Newsom got his hands up.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. He'll drop a few like that one.
Caleb will come in now to punt it away. Number 8. He waves for the fair catch. As close to perfection as possible. A marking out at the 1-yard line.
Now the defense comes out looking to get a safety. Cause some kind of turnover and get a score for themselves.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Reggie Tom brought him down for his 3rd tackle.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his run. They were nowhere to be found on that run.
The home team with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. The back breaks free. Into it. Takes him down. With a good hand on first. And picks up a nice game.
Yeah, that was a win. Reminiscent of his early playing days.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Setting up play action. Pump faking. Looking for the long completion. Ooh, nearly picked off. It goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play on the ball and not come up with a catch.
The home team come out in a 4-3. He hands it off. Is there for the tackle at the 34. That game will give them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
On New York.
He's called for holding.
Holding happens on almost every play. It just depends on whether the official sees it and decides to call it.
10-6 Austin's lead.
The home team line up in the quarter defense. With the throw, almost picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender. He couldn't make a catch.
You just gotta.
The rush is on. Throwing. They'll knock them out of bounds. At the 21.
3rd and 24.
This is it right here. This is what it's all about.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Going deep. Goes up. Takes it down.
Double cover. Jerry Hollins is hurt.
He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what
Jerry Hollins is hurt.
If you're likely to see with the defense, you can always audible into something else.
Michael Styles, now for 1,320 pass yards.
the home team with a 4-man front. Hands off to the tailback. Wilson stops him at the 46-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
returns to the game after being shaken up early. The home team line up in a 4-3. Little
Sherry
to make the play at the 37-yard line.
8 on the play.
Ball on the 37-yard line. The home team come out in a 4-3.
Bill Sherry.
28-yard line.
The defense just seems to be out of position every time they get the ball.
We're gonna run the ball.
11 play at this drive.
Run the ball.
Out of the I formation.
The tight end at fullback.
First down here for another.
Yeah, they've got some rhythm going here. Someone in this defense needs to make a play. They're going to keep these guys out of the end zone.
Here's the defense. Thomas makes the tackle at the 22-yard line. They'll deviate a ball from the last play call as they keep it on the ground. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Dun, 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 dun.
Comes up to make the play.
When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
If they can get into the 16-yard line, that would be a first down. They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Hand it off to the back. Pushed up at the 12-yard line. Get it again on 3rd down.
That's the kind of thing that deflates a defense. They keep getting him in these 3rd down situations. They can't seem to get the offense off the field.
The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. With the throw.
Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown New York. New York. You better pick it here.
Comes in for the extra
Mark
point.
Wilcox.
The point after is good. Rush made a lot of yards on that one drive.
He's such a huge cog in their wheel. If they get him involved in the game, they're a heck of a lot better off.
The kick should be returnable. From the 7-yard line.
Stopped him with the landing zone.
Not much on that return.
Nope, they had him fumbling all around before the 20. That return was over before it ever got anywhere.
Elite.
Out of the I formation. With a counterplay, Fields is there for the tackle. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
The visiting team come out in the 4-3. This direction. Running the curve. Comes up to make the play. And the 23-yard line.
Oh, he's been pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustments to find a way to slow him down.
Watch the snap now. The backs are lined up in an eye. Fields tackles him, and they won't get the
Stopped him before the goal line.
It's a valiant effort, but can't make it to the first down marker. This punt will be his 3rd. From the 33. Number 88 doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with getting it to the 43-yard line. Just a field goal separates these two teams as we move to the fourth quarter with the score, New York 13, Austin 10. It's 1st and 10. Number 43 is the deep back with the throw.
Terrell Perez.
Running along the rule in front. The 30. And he ducks out of bounds. Scrambling at 12.
They have a lot of respect for his speed. A lot of times he gets a pretty big cushion. That's what he's going to want to break off the route and use his speed to create.
Michael saw 11 for 15, 175 pass yards, 1 rushing touchdown.
The home team come out of the fourth quarter. Little takes him down. There's the 10. Pearson runs it for about 3 on the counter. They need 10 for a score. The Knights are lined up in a 9. Tucks it away. Number 95 records the stop at the 4. Gain of a handle for Gary.
5-yard gain on the run.
4 yards from the goal line now.
Success.
Down success rate of each team.
Success.
They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to change their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball in the clock. Get him.
Makes it easy from about 20 yards out. Field goal to the top right is good. They have a 6-point lead following the field goal.
Terrell Perez.
Kick this one away. From the 5.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The home team line up at the comes up to make the play at the 23.
That looks like a good option here. Set up the block and see if he can break it to a big gain.
Yeah, New York's outplayed Austin.
The visiting team come out on a nickel pack. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Thomas is there on the stop at the 38.
Perfect execution to get this 1st down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain. And he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats. He gets the count. Carson comes up to make the play. Griffin rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good.
The visiting team come out on a nickel pack. Surveys the field. Pressure, throwing on the run. Right on target to the wide receiver.
That's a
Thomas
good
is
one.
here for this tackle at the 44.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your body, run a good route, and make a good pass. You need to convert this.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Short swing pass to the running back. Armstrong comes up to make the play. But at the 43.
Nobody gave a choice. What the ball?
Taylor is ready to punt this one away. Number 88 back to return. The line drive. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Behind those big old linemen, let them do their work.
up in a 4-3. Stop is there on the stop at the 8. Number 44 couldn't get out of the backfield.
Going up the middle. Second, send your guy through.
Running game hasn't been working. The running game has been good for New York, not great.
The home team to the 4-man front. You give it to the halfback. Fuller makes the tackle at the 12-yard line.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your block, run a good route, and make a good pass. Need to convert this.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Rolling out to his right. On the move. Almost intercepted. Ross was the intended receiver on that play. Was there on the cover. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Fair catch called for.
We've got a good one going here today. Keep the defense good. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Griffith, the lone back, puts it away. He got blindsided.
They need some better blocking out of that offensive front. You have to use your hands, get them out in front of you, keep them inside, maintain leverage, and balance it. You need to hold those blocks to slow down the pass rush.
Nickelback in the side. Gets the call. Play action. Throws on the move. And he hits his target. Smith is there for the tackle.
Brett Holmes is hurt.
6-yard line.
Russell Kendall is the backup quarterback. Brett Holmes got hurt.
Throw a little play action out.
He could be the hero.
On their heels.
Holmes appears to have been benched for the rest of the day. Kemper will get some playing time in. On the ground, under pressure, off-balance throw. And it's caught. Look at that count. Armstrong is there on the stop. Griffin makes the catch for a short gain, maybe 3 yards. Second down, 6 to go. The visiting team with a 4-man front. They'll go with the play fake. Rolling. Edwards comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line. No difference in the play calling there as they run the same pass play 2 consecutive times. The injury sustained earlier was minor and they expected to return to the game after a series or 2.
But don't be the hero.
Big passing down right here.
Don't be the hero.
This is what it's all about.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Gets rid of it. And he hits his guard. He's pushed out at the 26-yard line.
This is a guy who comes to play. He seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
Pass play here on first down. Long throw. Ooh,
Touchdown! Austin.
points. Beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some hold, especially in the seam. You better kick it here.
For 10. Give his team the lead here in the fourth quarter with this extra.
But New York just needs field goal, but it's raining.
Point after is good. And John, they have the lead now with under 2 minutes to play.
I'm sure we'll see some version of the no-huddle offense here. They have to make sure that they have the right players in all time.
Sends it sail. From the 9-yard line.
This is just the kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive. They're going to come away with a win. Now it's up to the defense to shut them down.
Holmes returns after spending time on the sideline with injury. Drive from the shotgun. Throwing. He finds his man. Holling makes the tackle at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 5. The home team line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass on, right on target to the wide receiver. Harris didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of playing something fancy like going for a pick.
The defense has had difficulty stopping him on 3rd down. Throws it. He hits his receiver. The 40. And he's written out at the
Can Austin get the
48-yard
first
line.
down?
Watch that game plan. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
Come on. Good.
Completed pass to the back.
Get it.
38. 3 tackles so far for him today.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let guys
Come on, let's go, let's go.
Drive out of the gun. On the run. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
You need to look at an outside receiver on this one. He can get out of bounds.
Can you know how bad that throw is? Like,
Only one man back. Drops back. Just the throw. And it's caught.
Styles is. Oh, did he just call it?
Run it under the gun. Defense block move.
I'm trying it, baby.
Gives the ball off. And he throws on the back at 19. 6-yard gain. They're relatively close and need just the field goal. But would you try to put it in the end zone here, John?
This game kind of went by quick. Wow, that's crazy.
So if they have a safe shot at the end zone, then I'd take it.
Fuller takes him down at the 14-yard line. Excellent run for a first down.
It brought some extra heat with the blitz. He was able to find some room and pick up the first.
Pearson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Thomas is there on the stop at the 14.
On the carry. Run it up the gut. Keep that block moving.
New York knows what they're doing.
The offense is going to have to try something different. In order to score some touchdowns and then get inside their opponent's red zone. He had himself a pretty good game. You've got to give some of that credit to those big guys up front.
And this is the 11th play inside the 5. Out of the I formation. He gets the catch. He's brought down behind the line for a short pass. That stops them on 3rd down, John, as they try to run it.
If the offense moved into field goal range, now they can go ahead in this game. They called his timeout, Dice.
All right.
You better kick it here.
Last second field goal. This decides the game right here. I mean,
Very end, the field goal here will win the game.
no good. He missed it in this rain. The Austin Wranglers beat the New York Octopus 17-16. New York chokes.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score. Austin 17. New York 62.
A lot of defense will play in the game. New York. Check this out. Russell Kendall was the hero of the game. 45 passing yards, 1 touchdown pass, 4 interceptions, 4 for 4 on passes. Now, Brett Holmes had 85 passing yards, 1 touchdown pass. Yeah, the rain played a factor, of course. Yeah, so also over 10-14 on passes. But, yeah, I mean, it was enough for Austin Wranglers to win. 49 rushing yards for Derek Griffin, 44 rushing yards for A.J. Norman, 6 rushing yards for Corey Caldwell. Yeah, Steve Bush had -1 rushing yard. Of course, Darrell Press had 98 rushing yards. Tyler Pearson had 33 rushing yards. He's a fullback. Bill Sherry, 28 rushing yards. New York did run the ball a lot, like at least 40 times. Quentin Marsh, 10 rushing yards. He's tight end. Jamal White, 4 rushing yards. Of course, Michael Stiles had 224 pass yards, 1 touchdown pass. 16 of 22 on passes. All I gotta say is Mark Wilcox 3 for 5 field goals a day. Not a good day. New York would have won if they made that last second field goal, but they lost 17-16. Of course, Jose Cortez 1 for 1 on field goals. So, well, I'm out, y'all. Peace.